Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic holiday weekend. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, and if you celebrate anything else, enjoy that holiday as well. If you don't celebrate anything at all, enjoy your day in general. I have one request before I give you a banger of a video. I will be comparing XLM Stellar blockchain to XRP Ledger XRP blockchain. And this is going to be a most amazing video. I promise you to deliver the content. Before I go any further, I do need you to do one thing for me before this ride does get started. I need you guys to smile. One of these cost you nothing. 2012 really sucked financially. 2023 is probably going to be a shit year as well, but 2024 is going to be a fantastic year ahead. So before we go any further, smile and make sure you're smiling throughout the rest of this ride. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. In today's video, I do want to compare two very similar chains, two very similar crypto technology, two very similar projects. And there's a reason why these projects are similar. Actually, the founder of both projects in some way, shape, or form is the same exact person. Not in totality, but in a great part of both projects. They were founded by a guy called Jed McCaleb. And Jed McCaleb actually found Ripple first, although it wasn't called Ripple at the beginning. And then he switched over to finding the Stellar blockchain because his views were not taken into account in the Ripple project. So there are other founders, keep that in mind, but I'm going to focus on just this one founder because he's the founder of both projects. So it's very important to understand that the XRP ledger that's owned by Ripple, I got destroyed when I said that it's a Ripple blockchain, I apologize, is a for-profit project, while the Stellar XLM project is a non-for-profit project. Does that make a difference? I don't know. You tell me. I'm just giving you the data. I'm giving you the 411. At the end of this video, I will be telling you which, in my personal opinion, is the better investment, so definitely stay tuned. XRP, founded in 2012, it was originally called OpenCoin. It was later renamed Ripple Labs in 2013, and in 2015, it just goes by the name of Ripple. XLM, founded in 2014 as a fork of XRP. And then in 2015, it got a complete rehaul, and now it has its own architecture. So it's a completely different technology than XRP, and XRP is a completely different technology than Stellar. And there's a reason why it's a different technology, which I'll get into in just a moment. XRP is known as the XRP ledger, while Stellar is known as the Stellar blockchain. Let's go into transactions per second. Both of these projects have a blazingly fast transactions per second, with XRP Ledger hitting 1,500 transactions per second and Stellar hitting 1,000 transactions per second. Now, there are rumors that Stellar and Ripple can go into the multi-thousands in the future. They are just rumors. I didn't see a clear-cut path on how to do that. I might have missed it. But for example, Cardano, when they say, hey, we're going to hit 1 million transactions per second, they break down how they're going to do that, right? When Hadara is saying they're going to hit hundreds of thousands of transactions per second, they explain how. When Algorand says that, they explain how. I'm not saying that the XRP and Stellar cannot hit those transactions per second. I'm just saying I did not so far see a clear-cut way that they're going to hit that. However, it is not really necessary. Visa, MasterCard, Amex, they all handle right now around 1,500 transactions per second. So at 1,500 transactions per second, or even 1,000 transactions per second, they can handle a shit ton of throughput. Both chains right now handle like 10 transactions per second or so, plus or minus. So it really doesn't matter. So for transactions per second, they are super fast. Finality, both of them hit finality between 3 to 5 seconds, which means if I send you something on the chain, on their technology, by the time you actually pick up your phone, it's going to be there, which is very important when it comes to the technology that they're doing, cryptocurrency, but specifically for finance, specifically for payments, it's very important to have a 3 to 5 second finality. I'll explain to you why. If I am sending you a payment for $1 million, if me and you have a deal and we want to close it, whether it's business to business, B2B, or P2P, peer to peer, you need to make sure that that money is actually in your possession before the deal can finish. And the way they do that is to have 3 to 5 second finality. The cost of XRP and the cost of Stellar are both a fraction of an XLM, both a fraction of an XRP at 0.0001 and 0.0001 respectively. Basically, you can use either Stellar or XRP all day, every second, every minute, every hour, and it's literally going to cost you a few dollars worth to use it for the entire month. In terms of energy, XRP states that their energy is 0.0079 kilowatts per hour, and Stellar says that they're 0.00003 kilowatts per hour. To give you an understanding, both of those are super energy efficient at the higher end, and at the end of the day, you can use them again all day, every second, every hour of a full 24-hour period, and you would literally use the energy that it would cost to boil up an entire tea kettle, right? Like the water in a tea kettle, the entire tea kettle. That's how much energy you would use if you were to use every second, every minute, every hour for a 24-hour period. So at the end of the day, it's all just vanity numbers, and these numbers are not specific. Any blockchain that says, hey, this is the energy that we use, that is not correct. Whether it's an Algorand, whether it's a Hedera, whether it's a Solana, whether it's an Avalanche, all of them are not 100% correct. Why? There's always fluctuations every single time you use the chain or the DLT. So as long as all of these numbers are super low, it's practically free to use, and it's practically free in terms of energy to use. So that's a really good thing when you're dealing with finance, when you're dealing with remittance, when you're dealing with payments, so on and so forth. Maximum supply. XRP Ledger currently has 50 billion circulating supply and a maximum supply of 100 billion. Stellar, 26 billion circulating supply with a maximum supply of 50 billion in the future. For the consensus mechanism, the Ripple consensus mechanism is called the Ripple Protocol Consensus Algorithm, which stands for RPCA, and the Stellar consensus is called the Stellar Consensus Protocol, SCP. For Ripple, they have 35 trusted nodes. They have other nodes. There's different nodes do different things when it comes to the XRP ledger. They have 35 trusted nodes. And for Stellar, they have 38 trusted validators. For Ripple, the way their consensus works is they have to reach a supermajority, which means 80% of the nodes need to come up with a proof of consensus. Like, yes, we believe this is correct. And if that happens, the transaction goes through. However, in Stellar, each node acts independently and establishes trust of another node. So they have two different ways of them proving the chain. Both of them, in my opinion, are centralized to an extent, but everything is freaking centralized that claims decentralization. It all depends on the way you look at it. Most of the nodes of each of these chains are owned by the foundation, by the company that owns the chain. So you guys can look at it any which way you want. This is the main difference. XRP focuses on financial institutions. I'm not saying you don't do anything else. I'm saying your focus is on financial institutions. And Stellar's focus is on servicing the unbanked, or P2P, peer-to-peer. Again, I'm not saying Stellar does not work with institutions, and I'm not saying that XRP does not work with the unbanked. I am saying that they have a clear and distinct specification and niche that they're focusing all their energy on. And then, of course, they do other things. Each of them do DeFi as well, although their DeFi ecosystem is absolutely trash, but they do have DeFi, right? Guys, I drew you a very simple picture, so I'm going to go through with you what this is. This is for XRP Ledger, and this is for Stellar. XRP Ledger, you have Bank A wanting to send to Bank B some form of fiat, some form of cryptocurrency, some form of something. And then you have the XRP network. And the XRP network has banks, which is Bs, PPs, which is payment processors, FI, which is financial institutions, and MFs, which stands for monetary facilitators. And what happens is Bank A sends into the Ripple network, and the Ripple network converts into whatever you'd like in one shape, way, or form through one of these providers. Most of them are banks or a financial institution in some way, shape, or form. It gets converted and then it gets sent to Bank B. This is the Stellar network. It's a little bit different. You have person, institution, or entity A sending an amount of value. So this is a value amount. It can be fiat in any type of currency. It can also be crypto in any type of currency. And they're sending it to point B. A sends XLM, which is the native currency of the Stellar network. The Stellar network has everything that Ripple has, except they're focusing more on payment processors. And then they convert through the Stellar network whatever you sent in any type of form, and then they send it to point B, the same value that A wanted to send to B, and they send it in the native currency that they want, whether it's a cryptocurrency or a native fiat currency. And that is the difference in the way Stellar works and the way XRP works in a complete nutshell. I hope it really does help you understand it. Now, there is a lot more to this video. I'm going to get into price movement, my own personal opinion, and all that. Before I do go any further, I wanted to ask you for one more present since it is the ending of Hanukkah. The present is, please do me a favor and absolutely destroy, discombobulate, dismantle, seek and destroy, put into a headlock and I want you to obliterate the like button. I need two things to happen when you hit that like button. I need YouTube to literally send me an invoice and YouTube to be like, yo, Adam Bergman, your subscribers are absolutely insane. They dismantled the like button and nobody else can use it. If I get that invoice, I will be very happy. And number two, I need Graham Stephan to cry me a river, since he likes his subscribers to hit the like button, to smash the like button. If we absolutely dismantle and discombobulate it and it don't work no more, he's gonna give me a call and be like, yo, Adam, please tell your subs to stop. YouTube said that your subs dismantled the like button. So do me a favor and hit that like button while I get on with this video. Both of these projects have really cool partnership with payment processors, banks, financial institutions, so on and so forth. So Stellar has their main partnership is with MoneyGram. MoneyGram has 4,500 locations throughout the world, and this is how they do a lot of their payment facilitation. Not only MoneyGram, but that's like their main partnership. So the United Nations just announced that they're going to be sending money to Ukrainian refugees throughout the globe using MoneyGram through the Stellar Vibrant wallet. I covered this in one of my other videos. If you want to do it, click up here. This video is about my Stellar video breaking everything down. You guys will definitely enjoy it. Please click on this video right here. So that is a freaking huge accomplishment. Now, they do have other partnerships. I just want to showcase that. Ripple also just announced a massive partnership in Brazil. So you're going to be able to send global remittance through MoneyGram online. There goes MoneyGram again. And it was quoted that it's going to be in near real-time speed with no customer fees. And this is going to be done through a company called Frenta Correta, which is a Brazilian fintech company that is a Ripple partner. Do you remember when I did this picture right here? You have the XRP network, and over here you have the Stellar network. Well, you have MoneyGram in the Stellar network, and over here you have that Brazilian fintech. And that's exactly how Stellar and XRP Ledger is getting famous. This is exactly how they find utility and actual use cases for their respective technology and their respective chains. So those are just two examples of it. Let me go further. There's a huge debate right now of what is ISO 222 and what is not ISO 222 compatibility. Both Stellar and Ripple sit on the board of the ISO 222, okay? Because both of them are doing specifically for finance, specifically for remittance, specifically for payments. Everything that's being built on Ripple, XRP Ledger, and everything that's being built on Stellar is being built with the intent to be able to speak this ISO 222 compatibility, okay? When other projects say they are ISO 222 compatible, this is what it means. And I know there's a lot of back and forth that certain projects are, but it's just a rumor. There's no basis to it, okay? Other projects, when they speak about ISO 222 compatibility, they are just super cheap to use, super fast to use, and super energy efficient to use. If you have those three things, that means that if I'm a huge institution that wants to deal in cross-border payments, that needs to deal with banks, that needs to deal with SWIFT, that needs this ISO 222 compatibility, your blockchain, your layer one, can be a bridge between my dApp, decentralized application, that's being specifically used with ISO 222 compatibility and the use case of your block. That's what it means. The blockchain itself is not ISO 222 compatible. None of them are. It is just the ability to use ISO 222 compatible dApps. What does that mean? Your dApp is specifically used for cross-border payments. Your dApp is specifically used by banks. Your dApp is specifically used by financial institutions. You are a developer on a blockchain that is specifically developing for your company, for your use case, and you need to implement the ISO 222 messaging language. That's all it is, a messaging language. And because the blockchain that you're building on top allows you to bridge because it's so freaking fast, you can now build ISO 222 language into your decentralized application. That's what it means. A lot of people are asking me, Adam, Algorand and Hedera and Quant. That's what it means. Now, Ripple and Stellar, or XRP Ledger and Stellar, take it a step further. They are specifically for payments. And they specifically sit on the ISO 222 board, right? The board that is producing this language. So the theory is that everything that they're doing is built for this ISO 222 compatibility language, this messaging language, because everything they do is either business to business or person to person or business to person or person to business cross-border payments, both micro and macro, okay? So because they're doing this, they have to have this ISO 222 compatible messaging language in mind when they build on their chains. Remember how I said that both of them do have DeFi, although it's trash? Well, the DeFi that they do have is relatable to this ISO 222 compatible messaging language. So when you're building on top of these blockchains, you can be building with this ISO 222 compatible language in mind. I hope this clarifies this whole ISO 222 debate back and forth, because I know a lot of people are saying certain projects are, certain projects are not, but there's no proof. And when I made my Algorand to Hedera to XRP video the other day, by the way, if you guys want to see the comparison between Hedera, Algorand, and Ripple, it's right here. Click on this link right here. You guys will not be disappointed. When I made that, a lot of people say, hey, these projects are not ISO 222 compatible. No blockchain is. Well, you're right. However, there are dApps being built, and the blockchain bridges the dApp and the usability of the decentralized application built to be used on that blockchain. I hope this explains it to people. Current price movement: XRP 34 cents, XLM 7 cents. XRP's rank on CoinMarketCap number 7. XLM, number 27. All-time high market cap for XRP, 130 billion. All-time high market cap for XLM, 15 billion. Current market cap for XRP, 17.4 billion. Current market cap for XLM, 1.93 billion. XRP currently down 86.4% from all-time highs at the time of this video. XLM down 87.2% from all-time highs at the time of this video. So they are both basically down the same exact amount. Finally, XRP does have basic smart contracts, but they're trying to integrate Ethereum virtual machine. While Stellar uses a very basic language similar to Bitcoin, a script language, and they have very basic smart contract capabilities. The smart contract capabilities that they have is, again, everything is going to be used essentially not for really cool DeFi like we're used to on Algorand or Hedera or Solana or Avalanche or Cardano, but it's going to be used for specifically for payments in mind. Now let me get to the good stuff. Which is a better investment in my personal opinion? Which one would I dump money into? At the end of the day, both of them have been severely diminished in price and value during this bear market. However, in terms of notoriety, probably Ripple has a lot more clout than Stellar. However, because Ripple has so much clout, Ripple is also being sued by the SEC. If the SEC wins this lawsuit, it's bad for Ripple and it's bad for all cryptocurrency, definitely bad for Stellar as well. If Ripple wins this lawsuit, it's good for Ripple, but it's also good for all cryptocurrencies and specifically Stellar. At the end of the day, they're both good investments if you want to get into the payment processing niche of cryptocurrency. There are other projects that do payment processing right now. One of the projects is actually XDC, the Fin network, and I will be making a video about that. Maybe I'll compare all three of those. Honestly, if I had to choose which one was a better investment, I honestly couldn't. The only thing is, it seems like Ripple already had a massive run-up, and Stellar did not have a massive run-up yet. By that, I mean Stellar's maximum market cap was 15 billion, while XRP had a $130 billion market cap. So with that said, if I had to invest $1,000 between XLM and XRP, I would probably split it right down the middle. I can't really pick a clear-cut winner. Both of them have positives and both of them have negatives. In the comments down below, let me know down below what you guys think about each project and which project did you guys actually hold. Did you learn anything in this video? Did you smile the entire time of this video? Guys, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you guys want more content, please click on this video right here. I'm sure you guys are going to absolutely love it. It's a quant video, and you guys are going to definitely enjoy it. Have a great day. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa. Assalamu alaikum, Shabbat Shalom, and have a great day.